What is up, you guys? It's Aisling and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Essence, testing new products from them, and I got sent out a bunch of products around the time I had Noah, so I have had these sitting here for about 10 weeks and I'm now finally kind of getting into the swing of like filming videos again. So I have a few bits and pieces today. I've got foundations, I've got an eyeshadow palette. There's these gorgeous lashes which I can't wait to like try these on. They're a bit extreme, like they're definitely very full. And then there's like some primers and powders. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to test them all out in my face. I have decided that I'm going to do a separate wear test on the Stay All Day foundation. I just feel like it needs like its own kind of wear test. I will apply the primer and the little moisturizer in this video. If you want to see a proper wear test on this foundation, then I will link that in the description bar below. I'll just apply it in this video, but I will be doing the talk through of how it goes on the skin and what it looks like more in depth in that video. If you guys are interested in seeing me test new Essence products, then keep on watching. The first thing I have here is the Hello Good Stuff Milky Face Moisturizer. It's calming, hydrating with turmeric in it, which I'm very interested to try this. I've noticed that they've started branching into skincare products in Essence, like more serums and stuff like that, which is actually great to see. But I don't really know what a lot of the products are like. The only thing I do really like is the Hello Good Stuff 3-in-1 face mist from them. I think this is like one of the best products that they've brought out in a long time. It's a fixing spray and I just think it's really good. So this is again from the Hello Good Stuff range. So I'm just going to apply this to my skin. I have no moisturizer on today. All I've done is filled in my brows because I knew I was going to fill in this. So we'll try this product. It's quite liquidy. It won't be a normal moisturizer I would go for. It smells amazing. Oh my god, it has the most gorgeous scent. It kind of has like vanilla scent. I know there's like turmeric in it. Oh my god, it smells so good. That's one thing I will say from the Hello Good Stuff. They do have a lot of lovely smelling products. But if you're not interested in fragrance kind of skincare products, I would say stay away. Really moisturizing, it's really hydrating. Like I said, it makes the skin a bit slippy. I really like the feel of this. Dries down a bit tacky on the skin, which again, I kind of like the feel of. It just makes my skin feel hydrated. I really like that product. Well, so far so good. I'm gonna just test out the primer. So this is the Prime Moisturizing and Nourishing Primer. It's a skin loving sensitive primer with no added fragrance, alcohol, silicones, parabens, mineral oils, and no worries. So the packaging of this looks quite nice actually. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that to the fingers and we're just gonna apply it onto the skin. I'm just gonna leave it mostly kind of around the nose area. Oh, this feels really nice. It doesn't have a fragrance, you'll be happy to know. And it is, like I said, a silicone-free primer, so it's much more hydrating. I used to love a good silicone primer back in the day, but now I just feel like it clogs up my skin. It just makes my skin feel a bit like heavy, like the products on top, and I just don't like that. Essence Stay All Day 16-hour long wear foundation. This has been reformulated. I'm taking the number 10 soft beige because it is the right undertone for me. It's more of like a neutral undertone, whereas the 20 soft nude is more of a cool undertone. I'm going to go in with my sponge first and just apply it to this side. Like I said, it's not the worst match. I'm not going to use a darkening drop. I'm not going anywhere today, so we'll just apply it as is. It definitely has a little bit of a fragrance, but I remember this foundation back in the day being incredibly scented, like disgusting scented. I just remember if you wore it during the day, you could literally smell it everywhere. Definitely has a lot more coverage than I ever remember this foundation having. It's not feeling heavy at all in the skin. It actually feels quite lightweight, and I can still see a couple of my freckles peeking through, but it has, for the majority of my face, definitely given me a lot of coverage. You can see from this side to this side, there's a lot more coverage. It's just evened out my complexion. It is quite pale on my skin. Just up here you can see like where it's made my skin a lot paler, but that'll just give you a gauge on the coverage of this. Like it's very decent for coverage wise. Straight off the bat, I'm actually quite content and happy with the way this looks, and very pleasantly surprised. I will say that it has oxidized just ever so slightly. I'm glad I didn't put a darkening drop in it, because I was going to just go with like a paler face, but it looks like it's kind of matching my body right now. I think before I do my concealer or anything like that, I'm going to test out this eyeshadow palette. So this is the Out in the Wild eyeshadow palette. A very like romantic feel to it. A lot of pinky, mauvey shades. There's this like bright fuchsia here. For the most part, there's a lot of mauves and pinks and a couple of greys. It does look quite nice actually. I'm glad that they've added some sort of depth into this because I just feel like it would be very samey if they hadn't. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but we're gonna just play around with it. It's been a hot minute since I have experimented with my eyeshadow. I literally use like 4 eyeshadows now. Like all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, and I use 4 eyeshadows. So I haven't used anything kind of like this in a while. And I think I want to go like more for the romantic pinky shades. I'm glad that it's not like warm neutrals because that's, like I said, all I've been wearing lately. So let's give this a go. There's a lot of matte in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades and 1, 2, 3 kind of like pressed glitters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmery shades. So there's a good little array and choice when it comes to color. I'm going to apply a little bit of tape to my eyes, and then I'm going to come up close and we're going to try and experiment with some sort of eyeshadow look. Okay, so first off, I'm going to take this creamy shade up here and I'm just going to apply that all over the eye just to kind of like set down my foundation that I have on top. I don't use eyeshadow primers anymore. I don't even think I own any. I'm going to stick with that same brush, which is a Sigma E38. And I'm going to go in with this kind of mauvey shade here. I am noticing just from that initial shade, there is a bit of kick up from this product. So I'm just going to apply that on the outer corner. And then I'm just going to bring it in through the crease. That's a really nice shade. I was actually not expecting that to be so pigmented. It's like a really nice rosy shade as well. It's not even like mauve. It's definitely more in the rosy tone. I'm just going to leave that in the outer corner and then just kind of blend it through the crease. I'm going to keep with a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to go in with that like bright red rose colour there. And I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to bring it almost 1/3 of the way in. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of depth to the outer corner there, and I'm going to go in with this charcoaly shade. I'm just going to apply this in a really small brush. This is a Morphe M506. I'm just going to use that to run along the tape. I've noticed from using it on the other eye, this is quite pigmented. So I'm just going to run it along the tape like that and then just feather it in, like doing circular motions. Going to pick up a little bit more of that pinky shade or that reddy shade and just go over the black again just to merge everything all together. I'm going to go in with that cream white shade again and I'm just going to pop that underneath my brow bone and a little bit into the inner tear duct of my eye. And now I'm going to add, I think this shade down here, it's like a shimmery, or maybe this one. I might mix the two of them together. Whoa, these eyeshadows are really, really, really great. Like they're quite pigmented on the eye. So I'm just mixing, like I said, the two of those shades together. I have nothing on my brush, like absolutely no product, nothing, no spray or anything like that to intensify it. I just think it's they're just really good shadows. So I am happy with that so far. I'm going to apply some liner. Now I'm going to go in with this mascara. This is the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Waterproof Mascara. And I've used the Crazy Extreme mascara before, but I haven't used it in a waterproof form. So this is what the brush looks like. I don't know. Can you see that there? There. Can see my lashes from the side. It's not the best. I have no lashes, like I just don't have any lashes, so anything that gives me a little bit of lift, I'm all about that life. Not a big waterproof mascara fan. I actually do think the Princess Lash mascaras from Essence are probably the best ones. So it's not that I don't like this one, like it's not bad, but it's just, it's, you know, it's okay. It's a bit underwhelming, let's say. Okay, next up I'm going to move on to the concealer, and this is the Skin Lovin' Sensitive Concealer. This is in the shade 10 Light. I'm not sure if there's many shades of this. I'm just going to apply this underneath the eye. Ooh, it's a bit too light. That's okay. It's quite liquidy actually, this concealer. If it covers up these dark circles from lack of sleep, I will be shook. So I'm just going to blend that in over my lip and down my nose. It has added a bit of brightness, which that's actually welcomed. but I don't know if that's just due to it being a little bit paler in shade. Does blend out really easy. I do like the consistency of it being lightweight. It has definitely done something. Has it like completely eradicated my dark circles? I don't think there's a concealer in the planet that could do that, but I think it looks okay. I'm actually not too disappointed in this concealer. So I'm just going to set it and hopefully it doesn't crease. I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2. So I'm going for like one of the most affordable concealers down to one of the most expensive setting powders. But I just like this to set my under eye. For the rest of my face, I'm going to set it with the Skin Loving Sensitive Mineral Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I've set the foundation in place just over my cheeks and stuff. So that's quite a nice powder. It's really soft on the skin. Like I said, it's translucent, so it will go with every foundation you have. Yeah, it looks nice. It's not too powdery on my skin, and it's not caking up my foundation or anything, so I'm happy enough with that powder. I mean, a powder is a powder, a translucent one. If it keeps my oils at bay, I'll be happy enough. I will be doing obviously interval check-ins with this foundation throughout the day, so we'll just see how it holds up throughout the day, but I mean, so far so good. So I unfortunately don't have any other face products. I have a lot of lip products. Like I have four lip products to try out. I'm not going to be able to try all of them. Oh, sorry. This is a depuffing serum. I might give that a go in a vlog. But I have a Lip Care Booster Lip Balm. I have the Lip Care Booster Lip Serum. And then I have the What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler. So I'm going to give these a go in a minute. But I'm just going to finish the rest of my eyes first. And then I'm going to just do the rest of the face off camera. So what I'm going to take next from this palette, this kind of mauvey pinky shade, I'm just going to run that underneath my whole entire eye. By the way, the concealer did not crease with that powder and it actually looks so good. I'm actually really happy with that concealer. I will be using that again. I've lost the brush that I used to apply the dark shade, so I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner of my lower lashes. And then just apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I am going to apply those big lashes. I think they're crazy. I don't know what they're going to be like on, but we're going to give them a go. I haven't used any other lashes other than my Penny's Lux lashes like in the longest time, which I feel like they've discontinued because every time I go into Penny's they are nowhere to be seen. Let's apply these lashes. I'm just going to put some lash glue on. The one that I always use is the Duo and I use the clear one. Sometimes I use the black, but I find that the black one lately is like very sticky and I find it really hard to get off my lashes. These lashes do come with their own lash glue and I actually really like the look of the lashes. They're quite wispy and the band in them doesn't look that thick. So kudos to you, Essence, for coming out with quite extreme dramatic lashes. If these are good, I'm going to pick up like a million pairs of them because they do look really nice and they're quite soft as well. They're not very plasticky, which is something I'm used to seeing from really affordable lashes, as they kind of tend to be very plasticky, but these look really decent. So I think these lashes are tacky enough and I will just give them a go. Those are super big lashes. They're actually really nice. The last time I did actually wear lashes off camera was when I went out with my friends for a night out, but in general day-to-day life I do not wear lashes, which is crazy because I used to wear them all the time. Like these are a little bit heavy, but they are quite nice for a dramatic lash. So I like these lashes. I think they're quite dramatic. They're quite fun. So next I'm just going to apply some blush. I'm going to take just the first Essence blush I've come across, which is the Mosaic blush in Natural Beauty. I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. I just applied a bit of lip liner there. This is just from Inglot. It's the 63 lip liner. It was just the first one I came across. I'm going to try this peach oil. It's supposed to moisturize, replenish, plump and boost. So I'm just going to apply that first and I'm going to put a lipstick on and then a gloss. So you just apply this. You probably should be applying this before a lip liner. I stupidly didn't do that. That feels nice on the lips. I'm just going to apply a lipstick. I'm just going to dab it into the middle. And then I'm going to take the lip plumpers. It just says it has hyaluronic acid. It's in translucent pearly. I've seen this on TikTok a lot, but I've never tried it myself and I actually didn't even know I had it. Ooh, it's mentholy and now I have like lipstick all over it. Great. Okay, so it is tingling, but it's mostly the peppermint or menthol that's in it. I don't know if it's going to plump my lips. Do they look plumper already? So that is my completed look, guys. I'm going to talk through some of the products now while I'm waiting for this to do its job, and we can see at the end of the video if it's plumped my lips. I'm going to start off talking about the Out in the Wild eyeshadow palette, the Don't Stop Blooming, just in case you were wondering the name of it. I actually am very, very, very happy with the way that these eyeshadows performed, the way they blended. They were effortless to apply. There was no skipping. There was pigmentation. They weren't powdery. I was actually super impressed with these. I feel like the last few times I've tried Essence eyeshadows that I've been impressed with them. Like, I have liked them, I've enjoyed them, and I've come back with a positive overall thought on their eyeshadows recently. So definitely, if you are looking for something pinky, like romantic, I would pick this up. I don't love it as much as the Generation palette from Catrice, but it is a really nice palette, and again, it's Essence, so it's going to be affordable. I really, really like this. I'm going to talk a little bit about the lashes. I don't know where the lash case is. There they are. The Lash Like a Boss false lashes. These are, like I said, the 3D ones, and they're in OMG. That's actually the style of them. I love these. I am not, like I said, a big lash wearer lately, but on camera and on a night out, if I do go on a night out, they're going to be something that I will pick up. These are incredible lashes. The band is really easy to use in them. They have that kind of like nice natural feel to the lashes. They're not plasticky. And again, Essence is a cruelty-free brand. So I'm going to talk through some of the face products. These stay all day. I will give you my full review of that at the end of the day, obviously. But I am so far really liking this. I actually think it looks gorgeous on my skin. I really like it, just the feel of it, the look of it. It's just gorgeous. Like, I actually am so shocked that this is the same foundation that I wore way back when. Like, it's been reformulated and improved on so much, and I really, really, really rate that. The Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Mineral Powder. Again, it's just kind of like a generic powder. Like, I'm not blown away by it. I'm not disappointed by it. Like, it's not going to be up there with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, but it is still kind of good quality powder. Like, it set my face and it made my skin look really soft and feel really like nice. So I'm happy with that. I actually really, really, really enjoyed the Hello Good Stuff Milky Face Moisturizer. I actually think this is really nice and something they'll probably pick up on a daily basis. Like, I really enjoy it, and I have enjoyed most of their Hello Good Stuff products as a whole. Anything that I've tried, I've really enjoyed. Like, it's not like I said my favorite skincare brand or anything like that, but it is nice. The thing that I'm probably the least blown away by and probably the most disappointed in would be the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. I just don't really feel like it's anything to write home about. It's not something I'm going to pick up again and again, and probably won't use it after today's video. I'm just not crazy about waterproof mascaras as a whole. I just don't feel like this did enough to my lashes to warrant reusing it anyway. So yeah, a little bit disappointed in that. Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. I really like this. This is actually kind of one of those shocker products for me because I wasn't expecting to really like it. And when I first applied it, I was kind of like, I don't even know if this is going to work. But after like looking at it, setting it, it looks so nice. My under eye area, it's been really, really soft with it. It's covered up my under eye area, and I feel like you can't really see the dark circles. I feel like it has brightened up my under eye, and I highly rate this. Like, I really, really like this. I will pick up a little bit of a darker shade just to kind of mix them maybe, because I feel like it might be just a bit too light, but I think maybe a darker shade for the concealing and maybe this for just the brightening under here particularly. I think it's great. Like, I really, really like this. And now we're down to the plumping lip gloss. Has it plumped my lips? I don't really think so. The lip injections from Too Faced are probably the best plumping lip glosses. I don't really think this has done much other than kind of like made my lips tingle a little bit. Like, I don't know. Looking at them, they look pretty much the same. They look identical to how they looked this morning. So I wouldn't say that this is a bad product. You know, it doesn't do too much. Again, give it a go and just see what you think yourself. I would love to hear if it has worked on your lips, but for mine, like, you can see, like, they're just the same. Anyway, guys, I think that's everything from today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you guys would like to see any more reviews of new products coming out or one brand tutorials or anything that's coming out, please let me know. I know a lot of you want to see my favorite foundations video, and that will be coming up really, really soon. There is just a foundation that I am testing ongoing, and I just want to make sure before I put it in that video that it is as good as I think it is. So anyway, that's all from me today, guys. I love you so much, and I will talk to all of you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.